I'm just doing the dark blue and the light blue right there. So I can hopefully finally finish this hoodie once and for all. And in case you don't remember, this is what the front look like. So guys, this would be the L. So we have the Chelsea logo. Yeah, proud of this. And then we got the name on the back. Hey my lovelies, it's your girl Mel. Welcome back to my channel. So this is currently editing Mel, and I literally did not realize that I did not record an intro for this video. So yeah, in this video I will be making a DIY custom hoodie. So I had the idea to create a hoodie for someone, and their favorite football team is Chelsea, and well, soccer team, depending from wherever you are, is Chelsea. And then so I wanted to put the Chelsea logo on the front and their name, well, nickname on the back. So yeah, I'm going to take you through the process of doing this. It's the first time I've tried this. I'm not the one for sewing or knitting or crocheting or any of that kind of stuff. Like, that was never really my forte. So this was definitely the first time I have tried this. And yeah, so if you're interested in seeing how I achieved this, then please keep on watching. Wool, and then this is a punch needle set kit. So yeah, got this off of Amazon and wanted to try it for sure. But these are basically the tools that I will be using. And yeah, to get the design on the fabric, I decided to just trace it off of the phone, to be honest. I could have freehand drew it, of course, but that would have taken too long, and yeah, I just decided to do it this way. So I finished drawing it. I'm just doing the dark blue and the light blue right there. So let's see if I can manage. So yeah, once I had the design down, I did put the fabric back in my bamboo frame and, you know, tighten it, and then I started threading it. So yeah, it was pretty much trial and error because, as I said, I've never done this before. So along the way I learned, but this was basically the whole entire light blue section. And I think for my first attempt, this is like, you know, really dope. As you can see, a lot of knots had to be made and a lot of threading and stuff, but I'm far from perfect, but I think this turned out really, really good for my first attempt. But after this, we moved on to the dark blue section. So yeah, this is me just showing you guys it at a different angle. But I wanted to show you guys, like, it was late in the night. It was actually what, 1:13 a.m. and I needed to get it done this night because I was leaving, heading out the following day, and I needed mommy to help me sew it onto the hoodie. But I was getting excited because I was making progress. But in the short clip here, you can actually see how slow and tedious the work it actually is in real time, because, you know, with all of the details and all of that, it actually takes a lot of time. But you know, it's easier to look at it when it's sped up. But this is the progress I made, and I was just saying it's coming along, so I was getting excited about that. Guys, I finally, one second, So guys, I finally finished it. This is what it came out looking like. So as you can see, I gave it like a white eye, then the red tongue. And yeah, you can still see the details, which I'm excited about. This is what the back is looking like. A lot of thread. So now I'm going to finish it up, put something on the back of it, and then mommy's gonna sew it on the sweater for me, because I'm not sure about the sewing on part yet. But it's currently like probably 3 a.m. by now. I don't even know where my other phone is from. Yeah, 3 a.m. So I'm just going to glue this and then stick it to the hoodie and then get some sleep. So once mommy is putting it on the hoodie or has added it to the hoodie, I'll show you guys. So stay tuned. So I glued it, guys. So I just flipped over the extra fabric that I had, put some fabric glue there, and now it is basically glued shut. I'm gonna let it stay like this for now though, because I'm not sure how exactly mommy needs it, so I'm gonna ask her in the morning how best to cut it out for her. But I'm proud of myself. I think it turned out really nice. Hey my lovelies, we are back finally. So I did the front of the t-shirt, not t-shirt, why do I keep on saying t-shirt, the hoodie. But now we're gonna do the back, where I wanted to add a name. So I'm here, I have it on the bed already, and I'm going to now line up where I want the name to go and how wide and big I want it, basically. So that is what I'm trying to figure out right now. Okay, as I said, it's the first time I'm doing this, so it's a learning process for me. So it's, you know, trial and error at this moment in time. So here we have the hoodie, guys. So I'm trying to see. So this is around 18.5, guys. So what do I want to do? So after sizing it up and, you know, marking where I would want it to lie, I did consider trying the actual punch needling way. So here you can see it's basically you just punch the thread into the fabric and keep on punching it, and it creates like this fluffy rug kind of look. So this is what the outline would look like, but I would fill all of it in and it would all be fluffy like this. But looking at it now, I think it's going to be too much fluff. I think this is going to be too high, so I might just do the hand stitching one again, because this is going to be a bit too much, I think. Yeah. The good thing with this is though that if you do it like this, you can basically just pull it out back. Hey my lovelies, so yeah, I'm making progress. So I told you guys I had to kind of figure out what I was doing, and what I did do is I'm gonna put a name on the back of it, and basically I traced out the letters that I'm going to be doing, and this one right here is the L. So I did want a bit more support of the thread not being just loosely laying on top of the hoodie. So what I did is basically cutting out the letter out of this fabric and then adding some special fabric glue that is you know, that cannot be washed. So if you put it in the washer, it's not gonna come off. So I can see if I go like this, it doesn't budge. Before, the way I had it before, basically I could shift all of these, and you know, if you keep on washing the clothing and stuff, it's going to eventually, I think, kind of look untidy, and that is what I wanted to avoid. So I did create the L, so now I'm just basically going to feed in the thread, and then I just have the rest of the letters to do. So it's pretty straightforward. So I'm just going to show you a quick snippet and then basically time lapse the rest of it. And don't mind my dark under eyes right now. I had on mascara yesterday and I don't think it's fully gone, so it kind of tinted my eyes right here. So I did use wipes and oil and everything, but I guess this mascara is very, very persistent. It's the first time I use this mascara. So yeah, let's get going so I can hopefully finally finish this hoodie once and for all. And in case you don't remember, this is what the front look like. So yeah, you know, we're making progress. So I'm just gonna move you guys down, and this is basically the thread that I'm using. I don't even know, I'm not even sure if I have enough. So what I'm going to do every second letter, so in case I do not have enough, I can incorporate a different color. But yeah, so this is my little needle that I'm using, and there's this little tool in here that helps me thread the needle, if I can find it. This one right here. I'm gonna put this to the side because I don't need this right now. I'm gonna need the glue though. So this tool right here, so it has a thin hook and a wider hook. I can actually use the wider hook because the thread that I'm using is not that small, so you just basically push it through the, is this the head of the needle? I have no clue. Loop it. So push the needle on it, loop it through, and then you just pull the needle across and your thread is on the needle. So this is what we will be doing. Gonna unravel some of this. I'm not sure how much I'm going to need. I'll make it a bit longer. And then I need my scissors. This little nail kit here, which has the scissors in it. So I'm just gonna cut it right here. Put that to the side, and then we just make a knot in the end right here. So make a nice knot, and then we can basically get going. So as I said, I'm using some glue to make sure that I can secure it to the fabric that I added. So I work in sections where I just add some glue, and it's not a thick layer of glue or anything. Try to keep it pretty thin. So keep it pretty thin and nice. So I'll do that section first before I put on any other glue. So always start from the bottom going up. So go insert it, starting at the right place. So yeah, so now I just bring it across and pull through. And then once it's pulled through, it basically goes onto the glue and the fabric, so it should be sticking. But I'll also make sure to press down on it a bit to reinforce it sticking to the glue. So pretty simple and straightforward. Nothing major. But I just have to continue doing this until I'm basically done. So yeah, let's go into the time lapse, okay guys? So guys, this would be the L. And as I said, I have 4 more letters to do. A, a S, a K, and a E, which all of these would come within this space here. So yeah, the rest of the letters I probably just time lapse, to be honest. I won't be recording it the whole time. Maybe I'll do 1 more letter, and then if anything I'll just come back with the end results, because yeah, it's basically the same concept over and over. Nothing is going to change, so you have already seen that. So yeah, basically we just want to see the end result, right? So let's see the end result right after this mini time lapse. Okay, so you saw that mini time lapse. Let's see the end results in 3, 2, 1. Yay! Hi guys, so I have finally done it. I finally completed the name on the back. I'm gonna show you it a bit better, but the task is over. Oh my god. So this is what the back is looking like. So I used 2 different colors, the dark blue and the lighter blue, just as the front here, where we have the dark blue and the lighter blue. So yeah, we are finito with the hoodie. So we have the Chelsea logo. Yeah, proud of this. And then we got the name on the back. So yeah, yay! So yeah, finally we have completed the hoodie, guys. Took me a while. Of course, I wasn't just sitting on it the entire time. I always stopped in between. That's why you see so many outfit changes and stuff like that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys would try something like this yourself, or if you're like, no, hell no, this takes way too long. You would rather probably just order it from some online store where they do custom hoodies and stuff like that. But you know, I'm the queen of personalized DIY gifts that come from me personally. So, you know, this is always just my thing. Like, I think it just means a little bit more to know that my sweat and tears went into this gift. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.